For this final video, I'm going to share more thoughts about teaching with media and specifically address the question of how has my philosophy of media, teaching with media, how has that changed as a result of taking this course? So how is my overall philosophy when it comes to how I think about using media, how's that changed? First, how does integrating media change what happens in the classroom? So, how does it change the nature of my classroom overall? Integrating media allows teachers have more variety of options when it comes to delivering content and when it comes to assessing student learning. So, as a teacher, I have a lot more options than just sitting in front of the class and presenting a lecture or a PowerPoint. There are many tools, video, other instructional tools available to me, and students have more variety of options when it comes to tools they can use to create and complete assignments as well as to learn the content. So instead of being sort of these passive recipients of information from the teacher, students have tools they can use to actually get in and create assignments, to create content and to learn content. And then this changes the dynamic of a classroom. So media can actually change how the dynamic of a classroom plays out, the roles that each player has and plays, the teachers and the students. How has this changed my understanding of my role as a teacher and in a way my role or the role of students? So the concept of a flipped classroom has been one that's been really helpful for me throughout this course. And that concept changes how I think of the role of a teacher and the role of the students. So students take a more hands-on role in their learning. It puts more of the ownership, more of the responsibility in a way on the students to learn the content by engaging with the media forms and the technology that the teacher has chosen to deliver that content. But it's not the teacher delivering it in class, it's the students exploring that and getting that on their own time and at their own pace. And then teachers facilitate learning and coach students through skills, tasks, and content rather than being expert conveyors of knowledge that the students just have to sit and either listen to or observe. The teacher is actually acting more of a coach and kind of leading and guiding and coaching students through the skills that they need, the tasks that they have to accomplish, and ultimately in learning the content. And then this frees up more class time for student-centered activities and learning. So my role as a teacher has changed, and my philosophy of teaching has changed because I can see the tools and the media as a way to propel my role changing as more of a coach, more of a guide than just simply an instructor who's going to convey the knowledge, and that the responsibility and a lot of the ownership falls on the students' shoulders. So this philosophy of media integration has actually led to an overall change in my overall pedagogy. In other words, how I see teaching and what my philosophy of teaching is, for those reasons that I just explained. And I think that believe that this will have a positive impact on the students in my classroom by having them take more ownership, by having them take more responsibility, by having more flexibility, more time to work with me as the teacher. And all of these things change my classroom, change my philosophy of media, but also my philosophy of education.